Okay, so looking at Path of Exile Blight, the official trailer. Here we go.
The Blight, a creeping black fungus that feeds on the will of its hosts.
Okay, so we got
Pulsating
goo
with
everywhere.
toxic blood, too dangerous to touch, too dangerous to ignore.
Oops.
We must drain the core of this dark infection. Its mindless husks will protect its core. So I build weapons, towers which conjure flames, chill the air.
So a friend of mine said tower defense. So okay, so you build some kind of tower with some kind of resource.
I need your might. And to the mighty go the spoils.
Okay, so some cool rewards at the end, I guess.
It's black tendrils reaching for us.
Ah, come on.
Take it out and purge it.
This video. Sure they can do that. Maybe it's because of the stream. I don't know. But yeah. Ton of enemies though.
The Blight is here.
If they all follow the path. So yeah, they look like they all follow the path.
Are the cure.
Traps would be pretty good for this, looks like.
In the Blight League, Sister Cassia is trying to stop the spread of the mind-controlling Blight by destroying fungal growths. When attacked, the Blight commands infected monsters to defend it. The monsters mindlessly follow the Blight's tendrils, only attacking foes directly in their path. The infected are unusually tough, so you'll need to build defensive towers to exploit each monster's specific weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
For each tendril lane you defend, a chest will appear with your rewards.
Huh.
These rewards can include oils, which Sister Cassia can combine together to enchant certain items.
Oh, what was that?
Blighted maps contain larger pockets of infection.
Okay, we'll look at that here in a
Cleanse
second
these
again.
for rewards, including unique items which can be enchanted with notable passive skills. In Path of Exile Blight, we also have a focus on giving you more control over when you run side content. Master
Oh,
missions
yes,
now
thank
stack
you.
for later if you don't run them immediately. This
Oh,
expansion
that's
also
cool.
contains significant revamps to the Saboteur, Assassin, and Necromancer Ascendancy classes, as well as an additional bar of skill bindings. Check out Path of Exile Blight on September 6th.
September 6th. Should be the Friday there. Okay, cool. Let's go back though.
Sister Cassia is trying to stop infected monsters to defend it. The monsters mindlessly follow the Blight's tendrils.
No. What did I want to look at?
These
Yes.
rewards can
Here we
include
go.
oils, which Sister Cassia
So what are we
can
doing here?
combine together to ensure.
So we got some cool crafting thing here for an enchantment. So can this? I'm assuming this can go on. Could this go on uniques and stuff? So you get an enchantment, then you corrupt it. That would be kind of insane. So allocates quick step. Wait, these are
enchant certain items.
Oh.
Blighted maps contain larger pockets of infection.
So these are notables? That looks like notables. Names for notables.
Cleanse these for rewards, including unique items which can be enchanted with notable passive skills.
Oh, with notable passive skills. Okay, yeah, he said that. Okay.
In
Awesome.
Path of Exile Blight, we also have a focus
being
on
deaf.
giving you more control over when you run side content. Master missions now stack for later if you don't run them
They
immediately.
probably explain below, but yeah, cool. I wanted to look at some of those. So you just get notable enchantments. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, not so sure about the tower defense thing. Let's go ahead and where is it? Turn that back on. Okay. Cool. That's just describing it. Let's move on. There we go. I'm out of the way on that. Just trying to stop the mind controlling blight. Cool. I guess these are just pictures of it. Okay, so you got this resource down here, and durability. I don't know if that's what you're protecting or whatever. I don't know. We'll kind of see more of it when the league happens, but you know, I always find it funny seeing their character setup sometimes. So I guess you pick whatever element. Okay, so it's got the. Oh wait, no, that's just a building thing. Okay, so you build whatever. So I guess you'll see what's coming out of it, because it said to make them essentially vulnerable. Oh, okay, so here we go. We got the thing down here. So I guess this is either what you've got on, or this is what they're weak against. And that's what you build. I don't know, it's kind of interesting mini game. I wonder how good the XP is going to be. It's kind of interesting when you can utilize the mechanic of like the thing itself for the 100 race. So that's always kind of interesting to watch. Well, let's see what else we got here. So maybe that's what you've got built. I don't know. Okay, cool. That's that. Okay, build your defense. Towers of chill, shock, stun, burn, summon, empower, petrify, and debilitate. Choose, place, and upgrade these towers carefully to make advantage or take advantage of both the terrain and the weaknesses of infected monsters. I don't know. It might be fun to play a little bit, but I'm more interested in the rewards at this point. Okay, so this is... So for rings, you get stuff for the towers. I said, is there a fireball tower? Looks like there is one. That's funny. Okay. What do we got here? Path of Exiles in-game is not safe from the effects of the Blight either. Find blighted maps which contain gigantic Blight encounters with dozens of lanes. Okay, that kind of sounds fun. Like, if this gets really intense, like that could be kind of interesting. What kind of mods do we have here? Affected with fungal growths, natural. Do they say the same thing? So these are just implicit mods. That'd be kind of interesting. I mean, with a ton of mods and stuff, I'm guessing pack size will affect these. That could be some awesome XP and just awesome, just nonsense and craziness. So, I'm guessing this oil is when they were kind of talking about extracting the ichor from it, so, yeah. Can anoint your jewelry. So is this just amulets, or... Oh yeah, no, the rings are the tower modifiers. Duh, never mind. So combine 3 oils to enchant your amulet with a notable passive on the skill tree. That's actually huge. Like, knowing what combinations, I'm sure that'll be either data mined really quick, or we can just figure it out just by making a quick table. So it's not going to be some crazy league long thing. Pretty simple. So tower defense mechanic, nothing too crazy in depth, I don't think, for the enchanting mechanic, but so it's not going to be something that's crazy out there. But I mean, you get literally every notable on the tree can be put on an amulet. I mean, that's huge. Like, sometimes I don't want to stretch down for Constitution, or if you're a life build and you're playing like Trickster, Elementalist, even if you're doing Templar and you don't go toward the Constitution side of things, you could get either Golem's Blood, well, right there, Golem's Blood. Am I in the way? No. Okay. But yeah, Golem's Blood, Inexorable, Essence Sap. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Like, if you can get, what's the Power of Force or whatever that notable is, where you get a chance to deal double damage. Like, there you go. Just 4% double damage without having to travel to certain things like that. That is huge. Like finding out which combinations of those, which I'm guessing some of the really good ones, like Constitution, is probably going to be pretty expensive in the sense of rare oils. Hopefully it's not too bad. But, I mean, that opens up a lot of different things. You get the Elemental Resist +1 to max cold res over there by the Ranger, and in between the Ranger and the Shadow. You can get that, and then you have +1 for cold res doing Uber Elder and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That's actually really awesome. Again, as long as they're not that rare. I mean, I guess they want something rare, but I don't know. Can you re-enchant over them? That's another question. Like, it would be kind of cool to enchant. Does the enchantment come with a level requirement? It'd be cool to enchant like leveling gear. Like, just have if you're doing projectile, just do the Karuri Ward amulet, enchant it with some decent node, and then boom, you've just got amazing leveling gear. Especially for something like hardcore. Yeah. Thought about doing hardcore this league. So, anointable unique items. 4 of the unique items exclusive, yep, I can read, to the Blight League. Form an armor set. Ooh, okay, so we're doing kind of like the whole bestiary armor set kind of thing. Combining with an anointed amulet, the wearer of the set can have up to 5 bonus notable passives activated at once, unlocking new countless build possibilities. So that's actually really interesting. So I wonder what these, okay, Assassin's Boots. Wait. So 4 of the unique items exclusive to the Blight League. So I guess this is just one specific build type. Uh-oh, what was that? Sound went off. Travel skills have 66% increased cooldown recovery speed. Whoa. Flame dash, hello. Or even just the dash thing. That's pretty intense. 39% increased mana regen while moving. Your movement speed is 150% of its base value. That's kind of cool. Actually, what does that equal? I mean, that's just 50% more movement speed. That'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah, and then that gets increased. Wow. Okay, so that actually is pretty intense movement speed values. Do you look like that when you wear the armor set? So it's evasion ES. No life on this at all, though. I wonder if it would be worth trying to go ES or hybrid. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see the stats on them. I was kind of hoping there for a second, but they say 4 unique item. Yeah. Plus whatever you put on the amulet. I kind of want to try to build around them, but I'm a life guy, so not seeing life on stuff kind of is like, eh. Manager master missions. Okay, let's read this one. You no longer forced to run your every master mission as soon as you encounter it, or required to run arbitrary maps. Cool, I'm not in the way either on that one. Through map completion is they can be run later by talking to the master in your hideout. Missions accumulated indefinitely, and you can run them whenever you have time. That's actually pretty cool. So, the question is, what do those numbers mean? I'm guessing like one of these is like a total and how many you have and something. I don't know. But you get to pick the map, I guess. You talk to them and say, hey, the next map I run is going to be this. Let's go. I mean, that's pretty awesome that you can just like especially for incursion, you can just be like, yo, tier 16, let's go. And you can just save those and then just, that's actually kind of cool. So you can just save up and then like 1 month later be like, okay, tier 16, we're going nothing but tier 16 alva, like non-stop. Or even farming for Pharaoh's Fur, like that's going to help that out for bestiary. And of course, yeah, get a ton of sulfite. I mean, if that's how it works. Or required to run arbitrary maps. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You don't like the map that it spawns on? Go ahead and do it later. Okay, I can get behind that. I mean, that's pretty targetable, and then you get to use the bonus when you want. I think I'm pretty much going to be saving mine all the way till tier 16s though. I don't really see any reason to do them otherwise. And I can't remember if Nico only gives, like, if you have like a tier 16, I don't know, lair or something. If you actually get the tier 16 value, I can't remember if that's how that works, or if he spawns on it anyway. So I guess if you force it, will it be the tier 16 value? I don't know. We'll have to check that one out. That'd be cool. Okay. Anyway, oh, one last thing. You could get Jun, like have her spawn on easy maps if you just want to not have a problem with the syndicate. But I mean, they're great for leveling early on, so you can get some pretty nice XP with them too. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, I heard from a friend that they're changing some of the archetypes. I kind of got spoiled on the assassin, but yeah, I'm definitely, this might be my league starter now. I love poison assassin. So, the necromancer archetype, one of the most popular playstyles in ARPGs. Blight, we have specifically revamped the summoner mechanics for Witch Necromancer Ascendancy class. We have buffed the per gem level progression of many minion types. Added new support gems to allow you to fine-tune minion behavior. Revamped the Necromancer Ascendancy, which I guess we'll just see later. Introduced the Carrion Golem. That sounds interesting. Is this going to actually be like a super intense golem? I wonder if you could just do an elementalist and do the golem thing with that instead. Golem necromancer or even do the, because I guess elementalist would probably be elemental ones more, so I can't remember what the elementalist golem stuff does. But anyway, base type that can roll powerful minion mods. Oh, high level, added high level 1 base type. Okay, so do we got like minion wands now? And that's another thing. Are they gonna do like attack wands, spell wands, and minion wands? Like, I want wand builds back. Maybe that's in 4.0, but I was kind of hoping for wand stuff. So new skills that are available. We have added additional bar to a bar of skill bindings. What? Do we have a picture of this? What does that mean? Dangerous new golem. Wow, that thing looks terrifying. That's awesome. That's not a golem. That is something else, man. That is intense. And is buffed by your non-golem minions. That buffs and is buffed. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I wonder if you could use that in like the super necromancer thing. Who knows? I might try that build. I might look into that build where you have like a ton of just minions everywhere. Yeah, that thing looks terrifying. That is awesome. And you get the buff up here. But what is it talking about new bars? Come on here. Help me out. Show me something. To support all the new skills that are available, we have added an additional bar of skill bindings. So what, do we have like a third bar or something? What? What does that mean? Okay. Well, I'm gonna be looking for something in the future to explain that. That sentence right there has got me interested. Because, I mean, I know summoners already are starved for skills anyway in the first place, so it's just like, can we get that many, like, buttons? Like, can we get that on everything now? Or are they just going to do it for certain things? Okay, here we go. Probably my new decided league start. I was going to do something else kind of interesting with maybe a chieftain, but I might take that into hardcore if I play hardcore this league. So the Poison Assassin, one of the most dominant playstyles in Path of Exile, is returning almost to its glory days. I hope so. I really hope so. Like, it went from really cool to pretty meh because you had to have certain items. Then they've buffed everything and it got kind of okay again. Actually, it's really good at this point, to be honest. It's just, in my opinion, it's getting outshined just a wee bit by the Pathfinder right now. And well, actually, more of a lot of bit, not just a wee bit. But okay, a new poison theme support gem and a suite of 5 potent new poison theme skill gems. Okay, included Cobra Lash, which chains a poison projectile between your foes. The new elusive mechanic supported by a new ascendancy notable. So I guess the assassin's getting that. I wonder what they're going to do then if... Okay, well, I'll talk about that here in a sec. Provides powerful defensive opportunities as a means of escape, while changes to the Perfect Agony Keystone passive and multipliers for elements from critical hits ensure the Poison Assassin gets his mark. Okay, so whatever they do to Perfect Agony, hopefully it's something pretty good. Because you either have the flask or you take it, and I really want to use it on an assassin just because, I mean, you're critting. So as far as the ascendancy goes, I don't see any pictures for it, but let's go ahead and see what we got here. Withering Step. Use this as movement skill. Ooh! Yeah, here we go. A movement skill. I like that. Instantly withers enemies around you. So, like, when it says instantly withers, do you mean, like, 15 stacks, or do you mean, like, 1 stack? Because that's a big difference. Like, that's a huge deal. Whoops, scroll down too far there. Anyway, next, Cobra Lash. Cobra Lash throws out a weapon projectile that chains multiple times between enemies. So it's a weapon projectile. So I'm guessing it's kind of like Spectral Throw, but it chains back and forth. That'd be interesting. I might check that out. But definitely going to be doing some poison shenanigans. I think this will be my league starter. I've at least started poison a couple of times. It's not too bad. And this is just a picture of, I guess, them chaining. Can't really see it unless it's an animation. I'll definitely look for the animated video, or the video that they come out for the animation of it, because that's kind of interesting. Whatever this is, too. Like, I'm guessing this is going to move about the same as, like, Frostblink or something like that. But hey, if it's good enough, then yeah. My question is adding this new mechanic, or what are they going to do for the ascendancy itself? Because right now you've got crit stuff, the power charge crit stuff, which I still kind of want to use that, because if you're going to use that and you get the crit multi for the Perfect Agony, that's just really cool. And then you got the 4 points for poison. So if they're kind of meaning this as a poison mechanic, are they going to take the 4 points for poison and just put them into 2 points? And then add in this mechanic with those 4 points? Or... because they say the new ascendancy notable. So are they just going to either rework those 4 points, or are they going to add? Because it's... I don't know. Because the poison, if you're going to do poison, you have to take those 4 right now. And then you either get crit charge generation, power charge generation. So either you're not going to use that, or you're going to, I don't know. We'll see. But definitely think this is going to be my league starter, Poison Assassin. Here we go. Let's get back to it. It's been a while. It's been a little while. I was going to do one this league, but kind of didn't happen because I wanted to try the melee buff wanted to do Viper Strike, but yeah. Moving on, we have the Mind Saboteur archetype, which not my favorite thing, but I know it's a big deal, and I've seen a lot of Mind builds doing really awesome things. So let's see. Received feedback that Minds, though strong, felt clunky. Yes. That's one reason why I haven't really played any Mind builds. I think I tried one or two, and that was about it. But I really haven't taken a Mind build, so I don't count those myself playing a Mind build because I really hadn't taken it hardly anywhere. Thrown to a location rather than placed at your feet, mines now deploy more quickly and detonate in sequence. I don't know, isn't that just now essentially traps? So this is just a different trap? I don't know how I feel about that. It's just... Okay, maybe it's not that far. Maybe it's literally just this distance, because I mean traps you can throw a mile away on screen. So hopefully this isn't like that much of a range. But I mean if it's at least at some distance, that's a bit better than right at your feet. Okay. Mind skills now also reward you for detonating long sequences, new and rework mind support gems, as well as mobile skitter bots provide new avenues for explosive power. That skitter bots, that's kind of interesting. All these additions are further enhanced by changes to the passive skill tree and the Ascendancy class. So I guess we'll have to wait again for the Ascendancy class stuff just to see what they're doing. But Stormblast, that looks really flashy. Nearby enemies vulnerable to damage, which increases powerful shockwaves when multiple are detonated in sequence. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much Bear Trap equivalent, I guess. Ooh, Skitterbots. Okay, now this looks cool. I'm down for this. Let's go. Companions boost your trap and mine damage, occasionally activating mines, then rearming them, or triggering multiple traps. Oh, they can go for traps too. Okay, I might check out a trap build this league. That sounds pretty awesome. What is this? It looks like flamethrower trap mixed with some kind of mine. That's probably just the fire mine. Okay, yeah, cool. You can see how many you got placed and stuff. Interesting. Who knows? Maybe I might break into the mine skill playstyle this league. Powerful new items. Okay, Legion Scarab. Nice. Hopefully we get it in the actual fragment tab. Although that's going to look really cluttered, but oh well. Cold Iron Point. Global crit, +3 levels to all physical spell skill gems. That's pretty cool. What can I use that for? But you deal no elemental damage. I don't know how I feel about that. What level? No, it's a high level. I was gonna say good leveling item maybe, but I don't know what I would put in it for +3 dagger. Interesting though. Let's see, what do we got? Triad grip. Ooh, so minion conversion to, if you get 4 wide sockets, that's 100% chaos damage. That's kind of interesting. That's physical damage conversion to any of the types. You do physical to cold, cold to fire. That would be kind of cool. And then some kind of crazy conversion shenanigans like that. And then you got chance to freeze, shock, and ignite on minions. Okay, cool. That's pretty interesting. Armor and energy shield. Again, no life. but I mean, I guess this is pushing more toward the energy shield summoning. I saw that was their example character that someone made was mainly energy shield in the summoner stuff. Badge of the Brotherhood. Cooldown recovery of travel skills per frenzy charge. 10% on that roll anyway. 8% increased effect of elusive per power charge. Elusive. Is that what this was called? Yeah, elusive mechanic. Okay, so we got poison stuff here, I guess. Or at least just the elusive mechanic. 23% to lose a frenzy charge when you use a travel skill. 24% chance to lose a power charge when you gain elusive. Your maximum frenzy and power charges is maximum frenzy charge is equal to your maximum power charges. Okay. That is very interesting. I was saying I really would like to see them do some more of the stuff what they did with the Slayer, who has the endurance charges equals your frenzy, or vice versa, whichever one it is. But yeah. So if you gain power charges, you're gonna have some way you want to gain frenzy charges as well. Interesting. What gives you a power charge now? I know frenzy's on gloves. Power is on, is it amulet? When you corrupt it, something like that. But yeah, that would be kind of interesting to try to build a power charge stacking poison build. I'm up for it. Got a new card here. Getting a faded unique item. That's kind of cool. That could be worth something. Bone helmet, item 100, elder item. That's pretty nice. Cool. And I think that's it. Supporter packs. I don't see a link to them, but looks like we got 2 decently looking ones. Whatever I guess this is a pet that follows you. I don't see one for the skull thing, but that looks really doomed to me. But yeah, looks pretty cool. But think that is it. So anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that. This has been a look at the new Blight League coming to Path of Exile. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.